Land. How's everybody doing tonight on this um, Friday, August 1st, 2025? We're just getting ready for part two of the closing video for this week for Jeffrey the Train channels on YouTube. So since everybody gets their notifications, I know there's a couple on there between Jeffrey the Train channels and regular on there, and watch this. This is the final stream of this week tonight, live in real time. This is at 8:46 p.m. Eastern Time in the U.S. This is live right now. We just got back home from the Dollar General store to get some stuff, and then we just got out of Terry's part 3 live stream today as well. Oh, group chat's online. Paul must have been not going on. But not Peyton. I just got done eating dinner. That's why we're streaming a few minutes late, because we haven't had supper yet until after I got home. And then we just got back from dinner and get ready for the part 2 of the closing stream for this week right here on the Train channel. Yeah, we're going to stream inside for the second straight day today, because it's supposed to drop into the 40s tonight according to the Weather Channel. So So that's why the reason we're streaming inside tonight and not out and not. But we're gonna be back outside for the streams on Monday. We just we're just gonna stream inside for the rest of the week here on the Train Channel, beginning of yesterday. I know Terry was messaging about if there wasn't going to be a stream, but there is a stream tonight. Yes, to close up this week. I just scheduled it just after we got done eating. Because I. This is an A. Oops, what are we doing? Oh, there's Terry. Hello, Terry. Welcome to the live stream, and thanks for having me listening in to your live stream. But I did not see part two, so I got at least seen part one and part three of the live. But I just did not. I didn't see part two of the live stream because I was watching it on my television set. And not on my phone. That's why. I didn't think my phone didn't pop up for part two, though. Sorry about this. I didn't see you logged off the first time, but I seen you logged off the second time. Saying you got some good trains though, Terry. I seen you got the Norfolk Southern C62, and I seen an NS Freight, and then there's a lot of CSX trains, even includes the intermodals, and I seen there's couple trains got med train DPU all rights in the middle. And what else they had for CSX? And I said I said to you on the messenger that there was a Norfolk Southern train setting over. I didn't know, Terry, there's two sets of tracks on Norfolk Southern around Northeast. I didn't know. I knew there's two sets in Erie, but I did not know about Northeast got more than one track for Norfolk Southern. Between the freight work, or I should say between that service industry, the Welch's service industry, or the Welch's juice it is service industry, and their main line where they do their manifest and the intermodals go to. And then Terry has a camcord version of it. Hello, Stanley Paul. Welcome to the live stream. Did you see what Regular said on there, Terry? About about those shaving the haircuts you got today, as well as the waiver. And Regular said that that I wish you and I were wishing that the CSX engineer is Peyton, but it would have been nice. You're right, Terry. You're right, Terry, on our messenger that it would have been nice. do with the book. I think pretty much it's gonna be just you and regular tonight, Terry, because I don't. Yeah, supper came in late. That's why. Because I had to go. Because we had to go to Dollar General and get some side dishes to go with meat because we didn't. Because well, the only thing we had was meat, but we just didn't have any side dishes left. That's why. That's why the raisin were. That's why the dinner wasn't late today. We have done eight supper late before, but not too often though. It's probably gonna be, as I said, it's probably gonna be just you, Terry, and regular tonight because I don't think anybody else is gonna come on tonight. Oh, oh, is Jeremy not coming tonight? I don't think. Or unless he didn't know we're streaming late though. I gotta find that book so we can get some Mario on the other TV for a little bit before we. Oh, it's right here. Pick up that Mario I was watching yesterday in the middle of the live stream, middle of yesterday's stream. This one I picked up. This one, yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we had to go to Dollar General, so that's what we're right here. No, she has to go out one more time, and then she'll be going up to the room. Oh, she has to go. Oh, she has to go. Oh, she has to go. Because Wario, it's Wario. Yes, I know it's Wario time. Yeah, it would have been nice, Terry. That it would have been nice, Terry. You might see my best friend Peyton inside the CSX locomotive. I can't even say CSX today, Terry. I'm sorry. I can't even pronounce BNSF when I started this channel in 21. Well, hello, Glendale. Welcome to the live stream. Well, Glendale, nobody else this week didn't stream except for Corey. My other friend Corey was the only one streamed after me yesterday and the day before. Well, it's good, Glendale, because I don't stream on a Saturday or a Sunday, but I do have one live next Saturday. I might break into live streaming probably next Saturday on regular, next weekend on regular and the train channel. If I get that passenger train during that oil fest next week, I might break into live streaming probably Saturday. Yeah, you're on to stick with me on the live streams until Paul gets back, Glendale. Hello, Lois. Welcome to the live stream. I was. What was the last time we heard from Paul? Jamie, was it? I think about a week from. Oh, I believe it was a week from. Um, uh, I can't remember what's the last time he live streamed. I don't remember. I'm gonna take a look. Oops, sorry. I haven't heard from. Where's Paul's YouTube account? Right there. There it is. Yeah, thank you. Oh, he has a. Oh, he hasn't live streamed since last Friday night, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, or whatever that 7 days ago it was, or whatever that 7 days ago is. Calculated, Glendale. Doing good, Glenn. All right, Lois. I was wondering what the day of the week it was, Terry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A week from either Wednesday or Thursday last week. Peyton should have been streaming about 3 days ago for his birthday, but it didn't happen. Nope, nope. Yeah, he needs to stream soon, according to. Yeah, because nobody didn't stream after me last week except for Corey. So it's Friday today, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1st of August. So it's 1, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's awake. Actually, it was awake from Friday is what it was. Yeah, awake from Friday was the last time he streamed. Yeah, let's hope he streams in a couple of minutes. Yeah, me too, Glendale, because I gotta be at the. the oh, Puppy's not up there yet. Puppy's coming up right now. I have to go get the door. Folks, what was Terry helping Glendale for? About what was the last time Paul streamed? Oh, oh, gotcha. Regular said it was last Friday, and it was right, and that was it. I just told Glendale. I know he's not going to be on the chat, but if I do get the OC&T passenger train next week on the train channel, we will have to break into live streaming. Either it's a Saturday or a Sunday. It depends. But I cannot able to live stream for the Oil Fest parade, but I can on the Christmas parades. I can, because there are some there are some excess in the at the Get Go station to get that, but I can't able to get the. Uh, Here comes Eugene. He's listening in right now. Yeah, we're gonna have to get. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get Terry or maybe Jeremy maybe next week on the train channel on the chat and see if we can get help to find the train spots so Owen and I can be late for Owen and I be legally for next week. It's all we just don't want, so we don't want to keep doing this again though. Oh, 5 people watching this. Wow. Approaching 1 hour right now. Yeah, we're gonna have to find some train spots for next week. It's legal wise, cause we're done. Cause we're no longer after about 3 months of live streaming. We're no longer gonna be doing any more live streaming in Newcastle. That's off the table. But we can go to Erie and we can go to Pittsburgh, or we can go to the Pittsburgh area, and also Bradford's and can come into play too. Yes, that's a good call. But not on Butler. I, yeah, Butler. I don't know about that. I know. No, no. Yeah, no. Well, we'll see about that. I know the chat was stopped because I was just I'm gonna have to have Terry and I, or maybe Jeremy or somebody will help me out probably next week on the Train Channel. Next coming Monday on the Train Channel, or we'll have Terry message me on the messenger, and we need to get into we need to get some spots. It's not. I just sorry, but like I said, I just need some. We're not gonna rail fan there again. Newcastle. No, we're not gonna rail fan there again. But we're still gonna rail fan in Erie and Northeast. We're still gonna rail fan in Northeast and Erie and what else? The Pittsburgh area and maybe Bradford. I'm not too sure yet about Butler. Don't I don't think I don't think about the Butler area except for the one area is not legal. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I was talking to Eugene on Messenger. I'm sorry, Terry, I didn't know. We'll start the closing here in a couple minutes. I wasn't watching the time, about ready to get ready to end it. Oh, before we end the live stream for today, as we are closing for this week, or for today, as we are closing for this week, it is, I gotta thank the, the, the Hermitage Walmart for getting the lunches, and the Subway of inside of the Walmart for getting the lunches today. And then we're going to thank Newcastle for doing our last ever rail fanning day. We're still going to continue rail fanning, but not any longer in Newcastle, though. So, so this is our last ever rail fanning day in Newcastle, thanks to this, though. So, one other thing I want to add in before we get off. Um, we can go we can still continue go out rail fanning, but we cannot any longer to rail fan in Newcastle. That's all. It's not about Erie or Pittsburgh or or Bradford or anything, or Titusville or anything. It's just Newcastle is the only place, and one half of Meadville is the only other place we can't do any rail fanning, but we can do the rail fanning on the tracks and on the. It's not a transpassing area, but and then but we're still going to continue rail fanning, but we're not going to be any longer to rail fan in Newcastle. That's all. I just want to let you know before. And then you said we'll have to let we'll have we'll get a couple of us to help out next week on the train channel. Okay. Okay. Sure enough. So I'm gonna be on till like 20 after, then I'm gonna get off because since we're running late on the live stream today because of dinner, and then I forgot I didn't watch the clock today. Yeah. I know we're not gonna. I don't think we're not gonna get to a 2-hour stream tonight because it's late. and it's. But Terry, next week on the Train Channel, I'm gonna have to get you or Jeremy or somebody to help me and Owen out to get to a non-Newcastle area for the train events. Okay? So. Alright, I think that's gonna be all for this week, for this live stream for this week for Jeffrey the Train Channels on YouTube. And thanks for watching Jeffrey the Train Channels on YouTube. Make sure if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, regular and the trade channels. So since everybody else have a good night, have a good weekend, and we'll be back on next Monday for another live stream, and then I need to get help for a couple rail fanners next week on the train channel to get me into different spots. It's not Newcastle for the train to get out rail fanning. Talk to you then, and thanks for watching Jeffrey the Train Channels on YouTube, and we'll talk to you guys next week. Take care everyone.